pass the Homeland Security bill through the Senate. So we expect to negotiate with them, and it's on them. We're ready. We have a strong group of proposals. They're common sense. They're what the American people want us to do. It's on them. Yes.
Thank you, Leader Schumer. Lindsey Graham's been very vocal over the last day or so. He said that, in his opinion, the root cause of everything we're seeing in Minneapolis is open border policies under the Biden administration. And he said Democrats are vilifying all ICE agents over a couple of incidents that he said obviously need to be investigated. What's your response to that?
Lindsey Graham ought to talk to the American people and see how they feel. Yes.
If this falls apart, are you willing to break apart the DHS funding bill to fund GSA, FEMA, and separate?
We're not engaging in hypotheticals. We want the Republicans to join us so that we can pass strong bipartisan legislation that curbs ICE, stops the violence, reins it in. That's what why are we in such a strong position here? Not because of us. It's because what the American people want and demand. Why did the Republicans have to, after saying they would never go along with our desire to divide the bills, why did they have to go along? 3 words. The American people. Yes.
Are you seeing any signs from Boone or Trump or others that they're willing to meet some of your demands?
Well, the fact that they came and said, we're going to do it your way because you wouldn't, because we blocked them their way shows. I think the Republicans, Trump and the Republicans, know that this is an issue where they're on the wrong side of the American people and it really matters. And my guess is a whole lot of Republicans don't want to see these roaming bands of goons and thugs invade city after city after city. So I believe they know it's in their own interest as well as in the American people's interest to curb this. Whether they have the guts to do it, whether they have the strength to do it, we shall see. Yes.
Thank you, Commissioner. Have you been in communication with House Democratic leadership, and did Hakeem Jeffries sign on to vote to leave DHS?
Well, this bill was negotiated in the Senate by Thune and me. But I've talked to Hakeem Jeffries. For instance, we talked about how long a CR should be because we wanted to limit it greatly, and we agreed on 2 weeks. Yes.
On your requirement for the mask off, several Republicans...
On the requirement of the
demasking, the mask off.
Yes.
And several Republicans have raised concern about that because they say agents are being doxxed, and that's why they're wearing these masks. They don't want to be doxxed.
Look, the whole ICE needs discipline, training, etc. Given the brutality, given everything they've done, we need real ID. Plain and simple. And to have a law enforcement officer with no ID pick someone up, throw them in a dark room, and they don't even know who they are, we don't even know if they're law enforcement agents. So we have to have real ID, plain and simple. Yes.
Leader, you talked about these 3 priorities wrongly. How will Democrats develop more specific proposals, and which Democrats are going to be taking the lead?
Look, we're going to have a group of Democrats negotiate. We're going to have to negotiate with the Republicans to get this done. But as we've said over and over again, they shouldn't expect our votes if they're not willing to go along with strong legislation. Yes, go ahead, finally. No, you. No, this guy, he's been trying very hard.
Thank you very much, Mr. the Independent. Even if these reforms pass, ICE still has $75 billion. I know that all of you voted to repeal it. Susan Collins, Lisa Murkowski voted to repeal it. How do you assure the American people, eventually the American people, that these reforms will actually be meaningful when ICE still has $75 billion to play with?
Well, one of the things we want to do is to make sure that the reforms we have apply to all the money that ICE is now spending, no matter where it comes from. Did you want to answer that? No, that's been your... Yes.
Just in your in terms of getting these demands, did you have any direct conversations with President Trump while you were negotiating this, and do you intend to engage him over these next weeks, or want to sit down with him to try?
We need Democrats and Republicans in the Senate to pass this, so I'm going to talk to Thune. Whatever he wants to say to Trump, and whatever, if Trump can be constructive, great. But right now, Trump is being destructive. It's his force. It's his ICE force. It's his roving band of thugs going across the cities. Thune and I are the two leads on the negotiation. Okay? Yes.
From a practical standpoint, funding is going to lapse at the end of today for a weekend or 3 days or whatever. I was wondering, for Americans that are really confused as to what that means, what does that mean? Is the government actually going to shut down? Are there going to be any effects for Americans here? Are you able to explain that so that people understand what is about to happen for the next 3 days?
Unless Chuck knows the answer to that at the technical level, I would honestly defer to OMB because I'm not sure how it actually operates.
It's the Trump administration. Yeah. Ask them.
Yeah.
Okay. You saw 2 Republican votes with you to try to rescind the $75 billion for ICE that would be part of the legislation.
Yeah.
Given that you have a little bit of Republican buy-in, do you expect that to be at all part of these conversations?
Well, look, we expect that our Republicans will join us in every part of the conversation. But as has been made clear by the three of us, plain and simple, it's up to them to get our votes, to join us. It's on their back. We're ready. We know what we want. We think the American people very much want it. The end the rolling patrols, the enforce accountability, and masks on, masks off, body cameras on. No secret police. Secret police in America? What the heck is going on? Okay? Thank you, everybody.
That was Senator Chuck Schumer speaking after the Senate voted to pass this revamped funding bill. Though lawmakers were able to